These people always think they can change stuff on me. It freaks me out. Okay, let's see if we can get this party started. Facebook looks different today. That's weird. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Well, oh, Diane, you're the first one here. Good morning. Good morning. I always like to make sure that I did it right. So apparently I did. Sorry, those of you on YouTube are seeing my phone for Facebook, but let's see if I can fix that a little better. Not completely, but oh, Facebook, sorry. Okay, there, is that better? Hi, Joanne. Hi, Margaret in Ohio. Hi, Beverly. Good morning. Hi, Janet in Kansas. Good morning. Hi, Patricia on Facebook. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Karen. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Heidi from North Carolina. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Sandy. Wow, there's everybody. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Patricia on Facebook. Hi, Carmen in Long Island. Ivy says, aloha from Hawaii. Hello. Bear Blue says it's raining in Tennessee. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Sherry in Ohio. Hi, Beverly, North Carolina. Oh, Chris says it's cold in Western New York. Yeah, it is cold, I think, everywhere. Hi, Karen. Oh, she says she's watching while she's at work. Oh, don't tell anybody. Shh. Hi, Renee. Hello. Oh, I missed one. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Connie in Michigan. Hi, Kay Motto. It's Kristen in Colorado Springs. Hi, Ellen in East Texas. Hi, Vicky. Oh, she's watching at work too. You guys don't get in trouble. Oh, my hair. I don't like when it does that little extra fluff there. I always like it to be straight. It doesn't work. That's what happens when you don't do anything to it. Hi, Sheila. Good morning. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Chris. She's watching while she's doing diamond art. Ooh, fun. Hi, Suzanne in Denmark. Denmark is in the house. Hi, Deborah. How's Cookie? Cookie's doing okay. She fell down the stairs. I didn't grab her and she fell down the stairs. Luckily, she only fell like 2 or 3, but oof, poor baby. But she's doing okay. Hi, Card Stamper in Salt Lake City. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm still exhausted from yesterday. I'll talk about that in a minute. Oh, Pamela said good morning from Minnesota. She's healing after she fell on the ice. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Yikes. Hi, Nancy. Oh, Nancy. I was thinking about you because I did church online yesterday because I couldn't, oh, how funny. Karen says I'm technically it's my planning period. So I'm planning with you, right? Yes, Karen, we're planning on making more cards. So Nancy, I had to do church online yesterday because of the party we had. And, so my Bible's here. Usually it's up in the front, but, I don't think I ever showed you guys the Bible cover that Nancy made for me. So it has these cute little bookmark charms, which at first when she gave it to me, because it has a whole bunch of bookmark charms. Oh gosh, don't move it. Don't move. Hang on. At first, I didn't think I would use them, but I do all the time because we have 2 pastors at church and the younger one only does 1 time a month, but he's doing a different chapter, a different section of the Bible than our regular pastor. So I have to have more than 1 bookmark. So it works perfect. So hi, Cheryl in Windy, Illinois. But this is the awesome Bible cover that Nancy made for me. It has this, one of my things in here. It has a cute little spot for like pens if you wanted to put pens in there. And, pens on this side too if you wanted to. But it's beautiful. So I use it. See, isn't it cute? So she made that for me. I love it. It's sitting on my desk. Hi, Ponce in cloudy LA. Yes. Rhoda says she got a notification. Yay for No Makeup Monday. That's great. Darlene says, hey, Darlene, I read about Portland getting some snow. It was like 11 feet, I think it said. I thought of you right away. Yes, Marianne, they did have their birthday party. Literally, it's supposed to start raining again today out of like this whole week. Keep in mind, last year on their birthday party, we were wearing tank tops and we were sweating. This year on their birthday, we were freezing. I was wearing 2 jackets and 2 shirts. I had my boots on, but we did go to the farm yesterday. We had a great time. It was very nice because it was very low key. It was because technically you're not supposed to have parties at the farm. But when Kirsten called to book a party, they said, well, if you just show up, nobody's going to do anything. Just make sure you don't bring alcohol, which we didn't, of course. But she said, they told her, just played a little low key. So we did. Jeffrey says it was 2 degrees at 7 in the morning. Now it's 28 degrees. Oh my goodness gracious. You guys, it is so freezing everywhere. And so, but we did have the party yesterday. It's very cold here. For us, especially, it's very cold. So I think last time I looked at the thing, it said 49, which is like, hi, Gloria, is like extra, extra cold for us. Diane says she's getting ready for snow tonight. Oh, she says she hopes power stays on for class tonight. Yeah, you lost it on Friday. You know what? I am telling you guys, weather everywhere in the U.S. has been insane. Insane. Rhoda says it's sunny for her, 78 degrees. Oh, I'm jealous. Diana says freezing rain and sun. It hailed here. You guys, it hailed in my yard. Well, my patio. It was crazy. Hi, Merlin on her break watching in San Diego. Hello. No snow for Susan, and she's only 2 hours north of Darlene. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, Quilty says she's getting snow tonight, tonight and tomorrow, 5 to 8 inches. Crazy. Janine, she says it's so much easier to upload to the gallery. Thank you. Yes, I'm so excited about that. So yeah, I'm hearing good things about the gallery. So remember I said in about 6 months, we're going to really give it a facelift. But for now, it is much easier to upload your creations. So please, please, please do, because we all want to see them, right? Pammy says it's beautiful where she is taking her 7-month-old granddaughter to the doctor. I hope it's just a regular checkup. K-Mato says very easy to upload to the gallery. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, that makes me feel so much better because we had a lot of trouble with that for a while. So I'm glad they were able to fix it. So yay. So let's talk about the party. It was only a 2-hour party, which was very nice. And we had lots of their cousins there on both sides of the family, which was fun. And we had a great time. It was extremely cold. So my whole cowboy girl look with my cute little hat that I bought on Amazon. And I actually was wearing this shirt. So that's really tacky that I'm wearing it again today, but oh well. And I wore my big black boots, and they're not cowboy boots. They're just boots. They go to my, like my thigh, not my thigh. Oh my gosh, my thigh. No, above my calf, like to my calf. And what else? It was good. They had lots of little animals there. So it was fun. It was, they had like cows and, bunnies and peacocks and sheep. And I don't think I saw a horse. I don't think I saw a horse. Oh, pigs. They had a baby pig. They had 10 little baby pigs with one big monster mommy pig. So it was very fun. We had a great time. And hi, Jeannie. Hello. And it went great. It went great. I will have pictures for you as soon as Kirsten approves some of them. We got a couple good ones. Kirsten made sure both boys had their own little tiny mini cakes. So it was cute to have a little tiny cake. I mean, it was about like that round and then about that tall. And she literally let them blow out the candles, and they both got a fork, and they both just got to attack the cake. And then she had cupcakes, and I had cookies for everybody else. So you know, because now because of COVID and everything, people know, like when people like blow out candles, that's disgusting. I seriously, like I'm a germaphobe though, but like whenever anybody would blow out candles on a cake, all I could think of was spit coming out of their mouths onto the cake. So I am like a big fan of no candles on cakes if people are going to eat it. But it was very, very fun. We had a great time. The boys didn't open any presents while they were there just because, you know, we were outside and it was extremely muddy. Very, very, very muddy because you're on a farm. But it was great. Oh, we saw some bowls. And yeah, everything went really well. And then it was nice because we just picked up everything. Everybody helped take stuff back to the cars. We threw away all the trash. We left it nice and clean, and we were done. Nobody had to clean their house, which was nice. So yeah, it was very cold, but it went well. It was fine. And it was so cute because even though the baby's birthday, hi, Sandra, even though the baby's birthday is technically tomorrow, you know, they were born on February 28th, we are now telling them yesterday was their party. So now they are 3. So I've taught them how to do 3. So they do 3 like this because I taught them pinch your fingers, and then the extra fingers are how many you are. So they know there's 3. And on the way home from the farm, Liam said to his mom, he said, I'm 3. I'm old now. So it was really cute. It was really cute. So it was a success. It went great. It was done. The funny thing is by 6:30, I was in bed. I was just like, okay. It was kind of like one of those things like after Christmas or after a big, I didn't even do anything hardly for this one. I mean, I made a couple things, but I didn't have to do that much. I didn't do any balloon arches like I have in the past or anything like that. I just was like, it was just kind of like, oh, it's over. Because we had such a, it was supposed to be on Saturday, but there was way too much rain. So Kirsten postponed it to yesterday. And I think it was like 2 to 4 because the farm closed at 4. And so she had to put them down for their nap an hour early. And it was just kind of chaos, but it's done. It's over. We have the pictures to prove we did it, and whew, done. So Olivia says, could you give us a hint for the Stampin' Die Hard Club for the 1st? What's a good hint? I don't know if I have much of a hint. It's cute. I can tell you that. Hi, Gloria. Gloria was at the party. Hello, Gloria. I didn't get to visit with you much, Gloria, because we were kind of crazy busy, but it was a good time. It was cold, but it was good. Hi, Mustang Barb. Hello. Let's see. Yes, you can make a hidden panel on the cross flip it. Yes, I see somebody says that. Elgar says, sounds like a fun memory making day. Happy birthday to those 2 sweet little boys. Thank you. Thank you. Vicky says she's excited for class tonight. Yes. So we are having our class tonight. The class did sell out. So our class is tonight. Beverly says, question, is that barn going to be in the Fold It Club? No, it will not be in the Fold It Club. Nope. I've shown too much of it, so it won't be in the Fold It Club. No, it'll be a separate purchase. Let's see. And it's not even completely done yet. Beatrice says, glad you had a great birthday to the 3-year-old twins. Thank you. Will the new alphabet be out in March? Oh, Olivia, no. It just got approved probably 3 weeks ago, so we probably won't see it until at the earliest June. Takes a while. Dolores has a leap year boy who is now 8 3/4, but he technically is 35. Yeah, Kirsten for some reason did not want the babies to be born because they literally were born 5.5 hours before leap day. And so she did not want them to be born on leap day. So she got her wish. They were not. Susan, I hope it comes today. Otherwise, you just get to sit back and relax and watch. Hi, Bonnie. She says, happy birthday, Lehman Miller. Thank you. Yes. So we're excited that it's kind of like over. We are thinking, because tomorrow is officially their birthday, so we're thinking about doing something tomorrow. Kirsten and I might take the afternoon off because usually Tuesdays I work literally, 8 in the morning till 8 at night, but I'm going to take the afternoon off because, whose birthday is today? Bonnie's birthday is today. Happy birthday to you, Bonnie. Marianne, you'll do it at the top. You can't do it anywhere else on that die because the paper's not long enough. So the train folded is at the top. The fold part is at the top on the train. What was I saying? I don't know. I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, we survived the party. It's done. It's done. Bonnie says she has almost all her homework done for the class. Yay. Lynn says lunch at a park for the birthday boys. That sounds lovely. The problem is it's supposed to rain again tomorrow. It's supposed to rain today and tomorrow and Wednesday, which Ken is not happy about the rain on Wednesday because it does not make club shipment day easier. So it's not easy for him, but it's supposed to rain quite a bit. Sarah says Olive Garden. Yes, Kirsten, that would be good. With the boys, no, that would be bad. Just because it just does not work. Oh, Ellen's gotten her homework done. Yay. Jan says my son and sister both have birthdays tomorrow. Oh, how fun. Jumping in puddles then. Yes. Liam did a lot of mud puddles yesterday because he wears his rain boots everywhere he goes, no matter what, don't forget. And so, yes, he went into a lot of mud puddles. I actually had mud all over my boots, which my boots are like 8 years old or something, so it wasn't a big deal. And they're not anything fancy. I just rinsed them off. But then my big heavy jacket had mud all over it because I kept picking up the boys. Every time I'd pick up the boys, their shoes had mud on them, and so it'd get on the inside of my jacket. But it was all good. It was fun. We had a good time. When will the fold-it cake be available? Oh, Ponce, I have no idea because it can only be released on the 25th. So it's harder to schedule the 25th items. I don't know. Not in March. I know that. Teresa says, I made a barn and the animal from Club Stamps pieced together and made a cake topper. Oh, yay. Lisa says, did you wear your hat? I did wear my hat the entire time. I think I looked kind of cute in it too. I don't look good in hats, but I love that my brother, Brandon, and my sister-in-law, Marcella, and both of their boys all wore their hats. So they looked amazing. And I think most of them wore plaid too. They go to Stagecoach, which is like a big country concert thing out in like the desert or something. And so they were all spoofed up and ready to go. So that's awesome. Sandra D says, I have a friend that is slowly buying your fold-it. She's in love with the mail truck. I know. Isn't it a fun one? You can also make it a UPS truck too, or an Amazon truck, or a FedEx truck. Let's see. Susan says, couldn't figure out the top place fold here on draft. So cut as separate pieces, put a score line under the chin. Yeah, you can do that. You can put Susan, you can put the fold line anywhere you want under on the die when you die cut it. It can go anywhere because the draft is kind of like awkward because of the neck. I would probably put it like on the back also, but when you fold the paper, just put it wherever on the die you want it to, where you want it to have the fold, and then run it through, and then you'll have that fold line anywhere you want. So it doesn't always have to be at the top. It can be, further down if it has, because, the draft does have that long neck. So technically the fold would only be just the very, very little top of the head, right? But if you bring it down, then you have less place to write in the inside, but it's going to be a sturdier card. Lynn says, yes to wearing hats, less chance to get skin cancer on your head. Hubby went through that 10 years ago. Oh, Lynn, I'm so sorry. Actually, Lynn, I wear a hat every single day, every time I go outside. I actually have a baseball hat that I bought years ago in Maui. For some reason, it's like one of the few hats that actually fits my head because apparently I have a big head. I told you guys that the cowboy hat I bought for myself, it was just black. It was a unisex one. Did not fit me, but it fit Ken. I have problems with that. That means my head's bigger than my husband's head. That's disgusting. But I have a baseball cap that I can wear that I bought in Maui years ago, and it fits. And I actually, last time I went to try that same store to buy another one, and that store didn't exist anymore. So I was really sad. Will there be another cake folded different from the other one? Olivia, eventually, probably. It's just we have so many things on the to-do list. Diane says I'm smarter. Okay, I'll tell him you said that. I don't have any sneak peeks for tomorrow. I didn't grab any. Jeannie says you need room in your head for your imagination. Thank you. You guys are sweet. You guys are nice. But I don't know what to say about it. It's kind of crazy. But it was so cute, you guys. So I made cake toppers. I guess I can show you these. So this is not a sneak peek for this month. It's not a sneak peek for anytime soon because it's still in prototype form. But I made, so I had these little guys colored. Well, actually, it's funny. So originally, I colored digitally these images. Eventually, you'll see them in stamp form. Not for a while, though. But I colored these images digitally because I was going to die cut them and make them cupcake toppers with toothpicks, right? Well, these are a lot smaller than you realize. And so like, here's an example. Here's a gift card. So here's an example. They are very small, right? These images are very small. So I'm like, okay, well, that's a fail. So then I blew them up and I think, hang on, I don't know if these are the sizes I ended up doing. Actually, these were too big. So these were too big. These were too small. So then in the end, I ended up with these. Now, whoops, this size. Now, the problem was that I originally designed them this size. And so the dies that came in, or actually they're not even in yet, the prototypes are this size. And these are way too small for cupcake toppers. I'm a big fan on cards to have bigger images than smaller images. I know there's a lot of stamp companies that do the most adorable little images. I'm not a fan of little images. I want them to be bigger because I want them to be more of a hero on the card. So, yeah, that didn't work because that sheep is tiny. So I am going to have to redesign the artwork. I mean, not redesign, just make it larger and have new dies made. So guess what Stephanie did to all the cake toppers? I did something that I cannot stand, that I believe should be outlawed in this world. I fussy cut them. Now, I don't call them fussy cutting. I call it fuzzy cutting because fuzzy cutting sucks. I fuzzy cut them all, and I had to do 2 on each side because I even flipped the art so they would have, so like, see how, wait, did these go the same way? Yeah, these go the opposite way. So on both sides, it would be art, right? So I literally fussy cut them. And let me just tell you, I thought I was going to die. Not really. You know what I mean? I'm just being dramatic. But there's a reason why God invented dies. And we will fix that very quickly. Sandra says, do you have an engineering degree? I know you taught preschool or kindergarten. I'm wondering because I'm amazed that you come up with die designs and card days. Sandra D, that's very kind of you. No, I don't. I actually have my degrees in child development. I was going to be a real kid teacher. I did teach preschool and student taught other grades, but I've always been the type that likes to figure things out. The funny thing is growing up, my brother is the exact same way. That, you know, remember that show MacGyver, how he'd make anything out of duct tape and stuff like that? That is my brother to this day. He can do anything. He can fix anything. He can see things without being done. Technically, I can too. So like, I just was never encouraged as a kid just because I was the girl, which is nothing against my parents at all. I wanted to be a teacher no matter what, but I have that in me. So like IKEA furniture, I put it all together. I can totally do it because like I can see it in my brain. Other things like whenever I have to look at floor plans, I can see them in my brain. Kirsten has that too. She can see it. You show Katie a floor plan, she goes, I don't know what you're showing me. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. So I can just see it. So I don't know if that makes sense. Francine says MacGyver is why I always carry a pocket knife. Right? Right? Ellen says my brother and I are 3D thinkers. And you know what? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm a 3D thinker. I don't know. But I always used to freak Sizzix out because I would always say, okay, I want to die that does blah, 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 blah. And they go, huh? And I'm like, no, it really does. Or like something else that's always funny is when they would get, when they send me art for me to approve it, I'd say it's not centered. And so I'd send it back to them and say, it's not centered. And they'd go back and they'd check. And then they'd email me back and say, Stephanie, it was 1 millimeter off. And I said, exactly. It was not centered. I can see that. So I don't know. I'm weird. Let's see. Did Ken mail out the Fold It Club yet? Margaret, I have no idea. That's a very good question. Karen says, is there a new release during class tonight? Karen, that's another very good question. I have no idea. We kind of went back and forth. I think we haven't decided that officially yet. I have a meeting at 1 o'clock, so we will figure that out. Hi, Corinna, my dear. I haven't seen you in ages. How's Bella? Cookie is doing okay. She's doing okay. She's not like, she's getting old. She's getting old. Sandra D says, you're not weird. You're creative and unique. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Hi, Gwen and Cerritos. You're right down the street. Nancy says, I used to take front, side, and top blueprints of machines and draw them into 3D images that people would understand. Nancy, you have that brain. Bella's still doing great. Good. It's pretty crazy. We're still doing fluids every day. That seems to be doing the trick. That's great. Yellow Rosa says, just ordered the Gemini MIDI and love it, but the pads have warped horribly. That's going to happen. You always want to make sure when it curves that you put your die blade down into the curve. So when it starts to look like a bowl, you want to cut, here, here's one. Here's a mini version. Okay, so see how it's starting to curve right here? So what you're going to do is you're going to put your die, it's curving right here. You're going to put your die blade into the curve, into the bowl, and that's going to gently allow it to relax because it's going to put more cuts into it, and it's going to let it relax and let it go a little bit more flat. Now, at the same time, see how this top one's bowed too? You're going to want to cut into that one and flip it over this way. So there are lots of different ways you're going to cut into this. You're going to cut into it on this side. Well, not that side because it's you want to cut into the bowl, then you're going to flip this one, cut into the bowl. And so you can flip these this way. You can flip them this way. You can flip them, you flip this all different ways, but always cut into the curve. And that's going to allow it to release the pressure that the cuts have caused. Eventually, it is a consumable. So it's not something you're going to have forever. It is a consumable. It will wear out completely. But I've been able to, and even if it's curved, it still works. It's not as beautiful, but it still works. But you can use these for a long time. I very seldom throw them away. Instead, I usually just give them to the boys after a while. But they last a lot longer than you think. They really do. Let's see. Jeannie says if you die cut the originals in place on paper before copying to larger size, it will give you a guideline to fussy cut. Oh, there you go. There you go. That works. That's all. Oh, Christy says, I'm waiting for my midi to come in. I got it free using her gift cards from her club anniversaries and from using her points. That is awesome, Chris. Congratulations. That is awesome. You know what? Okay, you guys, I have to tell you something really quick. I got to get going pretty soon, but I saw like 3 orders. I usually don't see the orders, but I saw 3 orders over the weekend come in, and each one was like, one was like $70. One was, I'm going to make up a number because I don't remember, $120. And let's say the other one was like $115. Those 3 people were not club members. Now, I understand sometimes it's a little scary to join a club. I get that. I understand that. I respect that. That's why our monthly commitment's only 3 months, right? But do you realize the person that spent $115, they would have saved, hang on, I got to get my trusty calculator out because I don't do math. They would have saved $21.50 if they were in the club. That is 1 month of the Stamp Club Plus, right? The Stamp Club's only $13.99 a month. A lot of times it's cheaper for people to be in the Stamp Club and get that discount than it is to buy at regular price. And it kills me that people do that. It makes me sad. I'm like, you could have saved money. But okay, whatever. I'm off my soapbox. Sharon says her sister did a huge order. Awesome. Kathy, I am, my love. I do. Sandra D says, that's what I tell my friend she would save if she joined a club. And Sandra, even if it's just the Stamp Club, it's only $13.99 a month. I have people that are in the Stamp Club that are not stampers, that don't stamp. But it's cheaper for them to be in the club because it gives them the 15% discount. And then they can buy everything else, all the dies, all the card dies, whatever they want at 15% off. Right? I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see. Pass it around. Awesome. Valerie says she shares her MIDI around an encouragement group. That's awesome. Pass it around the table. That's fantastic. Darlene says she ordered her friend a custom stamp as a gift to her. That's awesome. Lori says Diamond Club all the way, baby. I love it, Lori. Thank you, my love. Pamela, I wish we could skip a month kind of thing like that too. Unfortunately, the only way we can do the club at so cheap of a price is if we do everything in bulk. So we literally package everything in bulk. We label everything in bulk. We couldn't do it because we'd have to have we'd have to have more employees if people were able to skip a month, and it just doesn't work out. I'm sorry. Let's see. Sherry says, I'm here. You're here. Hello, my love. Hello, hello. Let's see. Oh, what's this one? Oh, Teresa, that's interesting. Teresa says she cuts her folders apart at the hinge and they last longer. That is very interesting. Annette says, I'm late, but I just made 300 cookies. Oh my goodness. Send me some. No, I'm kidding. Jeannie says, I love the Diamond Club. Diamonds are forever. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Let's see. Gloria says, I placed a huge order off the website Saturday and got an order of fairy tale paper pads. Oh, good. Yes. Anything new for St. Patrick's Day? I don't believe so. No, because it would have already come out. Teresa says, is there a video on how to order the personalized stamps? There is not, Teresa. I'm sorry. But if you do it on a desktop computer, it's easier because you can see the form easier to fill it out. Are you going to get the cupcake folded back in stock? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Let's see. And that says, if I could find some from my, if I can get some from my 4 kids and hubby, then I would. They can't eat 300. Let's see. Susan says, waiting for a stamp that you ordered in December. It should be close, but if it's been more than 8 weeks, you can go ahead and email Faylene. Sherry says she was able to get a pad of the fairy tale paper too. Good, good. If your order doesn't go through, yes, contact Faylene. Let's see. Okay, I got that, all of that one. Let's see. Yeah, because I can't help you because I don't know what to do. I look short on this video. What happened? Did I sit down different? There we go. That's better. Frank and Sharon, that's an interesting comment. I like that. I'm glad we can't skip a month. Many times I'm not sure about a set, but fall in love when I actually see it. You know what, Frank and Sharon, that actually happens more than you realize. I've had people back when we did conventions, they'd come up to me and say, you know, I didn't like XYZ set, but I just used it recently and now it's my favorite stamp set. And I can't believe I never thought about it before. And I'm like, yeah, isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? Lori says, how was the snow in Southern California? I didn't personally get any snow. I had hail, but I didn't get any snow. But yes, there was a lot of snow. Yes. Is the train folded one long die? Yes, the slimline die, you're going to fold it at the top. I don't have any paper that's long enough to do a slimline on the side. Loving the fold over cards. Aren't they fun? Darlene said she ordered 4 pads because she loves it. Awesome. Do I receive mounted on the stamps of cards, or do you guys do all the sorting the items onto the cards? Kathy says, just out of curiosity, do you receive the stamps and dies already mounted on the cards, or do you guys do all the sorting the items onto the cards? Weird that I'm interested in that info. Oh, so you mean the stamps? So when we purchase the stamps from the factory, they all come mounted. They all come mounted. So for example, here's a set. So like this, I think your question is, do we put those stamps on the plastic? No, we don't. No, we don't. The factory does that. They're actually made on the plastic. And then do we put them in the packaging? We used to, but we don't anymore. We don't anymore. Lots more 5x7 layering dice coming. Yes, lots more. Lots more. Let's see. Gloria says, Stephanie, I ordered the awesome slimline border dies on Saturday. Awesome. Will there be any more slimline borders in the future? Probably not, Gloria, because I think I got most of them in that set. I think there's 10 in that set. So I think you're going to be set for a while on that one. Yeah, I think you're pretty set on that. Let's see. Whoops. Oh, Bonnie says her niece lives in Wrightwood and they got a lot of snow. Yes, they did. Ken actually showed me a picture of San Bernardino, somewhere. San Bernardino, and they had tons of snow. So we didn't get any snow. Kathy says, whoa, I'm so glad you've got a big crew to do that. I've wondered every time I make the dies, take the dies off if you put on and put onto magnets. Yeah, so the die factory themselves, they put the dies onto the tape, onto the cards. We used to sort them and put them in. We never taped them. I don't think we ever taped them down. I think we just put them into the packaging, but it just got to be too overwhelming. So we focus on the bigger item things. Sharon says, I'm so excited about tonight's class. Me too. How many new items on the March 1st release? It's about average on what it normally is. And yes, there will be a bundle. There will be a bundle for club members only. And it will be tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. Do I have a good luck fold it coming out? That's a good question. I don't know. I can't remember. I made so many, I don't remember. Good luck. Let me write it down so I can look. I don't remember. I can't think. Huh, that's interesting. Linda says that tape is too strong. I know, it's very strong tape. I know. The best thing to do, instead of pulling your die from the card, pull the card from your die. It works way better. Let's see. Yes, the cupcake fold it will be restocked. Yes. Let's see. How about a blessed fold it? That's a good one. Linda, I'm not in charge of the factory, so I can't change how they do how they tape the dies on. No Makeup Monday rocks. Thank you. Let's see. There's a club set. Okay. Oh, the hot air balloon. Oh, yeah, there was a club set back in the day, a hot air balloon club set. That's right. When will the next class be coming? It's still in production. I have no idea. No idea. Susan says use a hairdryer to warm the tape. They come off easier. Oh, that's an interesting hint. I've never tried that. I've never tried that. Let's see. Okay, I think I got it all. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Please do not email Faylene and said I was rude by taking a drink. It's not alcohol. Let's see. Have you thought about a large thank you stamp with coordinating die, then smaller sentiment strips like for your kindness, for your help? We should have something similar, but not sold together. But I can look into that. Sharon says, after getting the hint to pull off the cardstock instead of pulling off the die, it's been easy peasy. Yeah, it does really help. It does really help. Any plans to travel this year, Marianne said. For a convention, no. As of right now, we're not doing any conventions. I'm sure Ken will talk me into doing the Ontario, California one again, but I don't see. Jill says, oh my, Stephanie, don't be human. Thank you, Jill. Good comment. I like that. Only human. I make mistakes every day. Let's see. But we will be going, travel, we'll be going back to Hawaii because we have a family timeshare there, but that's it. Question, Carlon says, any plans for the small people for the hot air balloon? The hot air balloon bottom is very, very tiny. I think Gloria mentioned that the mini pudgies fit well in there. They would have to be so tiny, smaller than the mini pudgies, so I don't see that happening. Let's see. Oh, Lisa used rubbing alcohol to remove some of the tape from the die. That's awesome. Yeah, Lori says mini pudgies work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure mini pudgies would look the best. Kind of like their head sticking out or something. Yes, Susan, we have a lot of statement dies and stamps that match. Yes, we have a lot of those, like Easter blessings and things like that. Oh, she was going to use the mini pudgies. Awesome. Marianne says the conventions are not the same since COVID. That's true. Also, they cost so much for us to get to. I think I figured out that if you add up everything just to get there, it costs us $5,000. By the time you add in the travel, 3 plane tickets, 2 hotel rooms, getting our product there, food for everyone, rental car. After you add it all up, just to get there, before it even starts, it costs us $5,000. And then, we don't have like huge profits built into our products like other companies do. We charge like $11.99 for our club members for a stamp set, whereas other people charge $16. So we don't have that kind of profit built in. So yeah, it just doesn't work. And less and less people are sadly going to conventions just because we've all kind of changed the way we live. So Terry says, I love the live videos. I'm not a big fan on a huge amounts of people. I know, Terry, I get it. I totally get it. Yeah, I totally get it. So yeah. Card Stamper says, cut off the basket and use as a parachute for the kids. That would be adorable, Card Stamper. I can't wait to see you guys doing that. I want to see that. Put it in the gallery. Kathy says, my granddaughters loved their personalized stamps. They came with their own name. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. I love it. Wait, I saw another thing. Oh, hang on. I saw something I wanted to say. Oh, somebody asked about, hang on. I saw something else. Mini Pudge's hot air balloon. Hang on. Sorry. What are some must-do things in Hawaii? Francine, we go a lot, so we usually don't do anything. Our idea of a vacation is doing nothing because we're always so busy. So we work till noon and then we take the rest of the day off when we go on vacation. So Francine says, turn the hot air balloon upside down, trim off the top and bottom, and use it as a vase. Ooh, cute idea. Cute idea. Now I expect to see all of these ideas in the gallery, you guys, because that would be fun. So hang on. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm missing people. Okay. So let's see. Made a fun 5x7 gatefold card this weekend and put the penguin folded inside for my son's birthday. Oh, how cute. How cute. Wendy says, did you decide if you were doing a release with the class tonight? I have not. We haven't had our meeting. Our meeting's at 1. So I have not decided yet. I'm leaning towards no, because we have a big release tomorrow night. Technically, the class should have been tomorrow night, but because that's the baby's birthday, I always have a thing. I have a rule that I always see my kids on their birthdays, and so I will be with the babies tomorrow. So otherwise, yeah. I don't know. I mean, we might just show off some stuff. I don't know. Oh, I'll be eating Hawaiian ice. Yes. Hawaiian ice is yes, definitely. And we have certain restaurants we go to when we go to Maui and stuff. So yeah, we just like to hang out, do nothing. So shaved ice. Yes. Okay, you guys, I need to head out because I do have that meeting pretty soon. I need to get some breakfast in my body. But you guys, don't forget, if you signed up for the class tonight, we have the class tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to have a great day. Don't forget also, yes, I will make another blown glass item in Hawaii. Yes, I will, Quilty. Still trying to decide which one though. But make sure tomorrow night, set your alarms. Tomorrow night, the bundle comes on live for only club members. So when I say the word bundle, that means you're saving extra money. So it's bundle, flash, and club discount on the bundle. So 3 discounts. So stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. I will see you, some of you tonight for the class. If not, make sure you check out the website tomorrow night for the bundle and the new release for the club. And I will see you all for sure on Thursday for another Crafting Corner. Okay, take care, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. See you soon. Bye-bye. And then Stephanie has to find all of the buttons to click this off. There's one.